Oh, also they did in term in Smash fashion, they decreased tripping in this game.
Ah.
So your Pikmin trip way less in this game than they do in Pikmin 1, which of course is nice because even in Pikmin, no one likes tripping.
Yeah. Just like Smash.
Precisely. I also watched what the Kaizos are, right? Like in Mario.
Yeah.
Mario Kaizo. I watched a Kaizo run of this where there's like 3 bosses in this room.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
It's crazy. There is no bosses in this dungeon though. So you're saying the Pikmin yearn to be tossed into them.
They yearn.
Yes. They wish. Oh, also Pikmin don't like follow along with the item and are like, oh, actually you maxed it out. I'm just gonna quit now in the middle, and just get like dispersed randomly.
Yeah.
They'll just decide right away. So that's nice as well. Oh my goodness!
Ooh, would you look at that?
What's he gonna do?
Some purple boys.
Whoa!
They're thick.
So these guys actually got nerfed in Smash, if you can believe it.
Really?
Yeah, indeed.
Wow.
Its hair and has quite stocky. Seems very heavy and strong. There's not mentioned your part armor might be entirely new.
Wow.
So yeah, this introduces Pikmin that can only be gained from throwing them into candy pop buds.
Okay.
So you can only get purple Pikmin underground like this, and it's a limited amount. So that's the downside to them, and also look how freaking slow they are.
Yep.
Especially without flowers. But yeah, in this game, most enemies, even bosses, I'll throw a pick one. So you might have heard like the smashing.
That thick thunk.
Yeah. So what that does is it stuns the enemy where they literally can't move for a few seconds. So if you have like 100 purples, and they actually do damage upon impact too with that. So if you have 100 purples, they'll get stunned and take damage on impact, plus the continued damage of after they keep hitting.
Yeah.
So they just like absolutely obliterate almost everything.
Excellent.
Though they're not recommended for the final boss, actually.
Interesting.
And there's a little trivia that they're actually heavier than they even look.
Okay.
Because they shake the camera and whatnot.
Yeah.
What is happening is they are so heavy that when they hit the ground, they hit all dimensions within that space.
Okay.
That'll come into play later.
Yeah.
But I won't spoil anything further than that.
Interesting.
So as you can see, that each is worth 10 normal Pikmin they're carrying weight.
Yeah.
And see, it also does this like big glamour thing when it's special.
Yeah.
Spherical Atlas.
Wow.
Device resembling a microchip. Error. Big error in my sphincter.
Oh, yeah.
The sphere chart is called the upgrade.
Wow.
So that basically means that we can go to a new place.
Means you can meme.
Oh, yes. Oh, and you hear this noise? Meow. So when it does that wow sound, that means you got all the items.
Excellent.
So that's just a little nice cue. What I'll do is I'll have him stay with the Pikmin so I don't have to... Actually, I think they all come with you. So never mind.
Excellent.
But whatever. Regardless of if they fall behind or not, or with the captain. So this is a geyser.
Yes.
This is how you get out of a cave. These are always at the end, of course. Sometimes they're dispersed without, though. If you're like, man, I just got absolutely trounced and I just can't beat.
Gotta cut the losses.
Exactly. And if you leave this way, you still get to keep everything. You can always exit, but you have to leave behind all your treasure if you don't use a geyser.
Okay.
And then, of course, if you get a Pikmin extinction, the ship saves you and Louie to escape, but you don't get to keep any treasure, and all of your Pikmin are dead.
Okay.
So, no deaths.
Zero
Cave
deaths.
complete. Oh yeah!
Epic gamer.
See, we almost have 1,000 Pokos already.
Indeed.
And we get that little flag gets put in the cave when you've 100%ed it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Can you always come back and revisit a cave?
Yeah.
Excellent.
You can't. There's no area in the game that gets locked off
Uh-huh.
from going back to.
Excellent.
Even the final boss. I don't think.
Mhm.
We return to the plane of service. Yay! I think he might end the day now.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I think it would make sense because I don't think there's anything left to do in the day.
Yeah.
Almar and Louis, since you explore a new area tomorrow, today's work is done. Yep. Yeah, because there's literally nothing left. There's not even any candy pulp, Did I get those mixed up? I don't remember. Or the pellet posies. There's no pellet posies left. Oh, you'll get to see. Where will the purple Pikmin go?
They'll die.
They hang with the boys!
Because they're thick lads.
Indeed. So they come in the ship with Almar and Louis.
Yeah.
Are any bad boys going to appear? Probably. Oh, no, there's a little...
Just one?
Yeah. Because it doesn't spoil the enemies, of course.
Yeah.
There actually are some sequence breaking glitches on that day, too, to get to bosses and whatnot, but...
Excellent.
I'm not going to bother trying to do them.
Indeed.
Especially because I'm probably not... I don't know. I have no reason to fight them when I'm unprepared.
Yeah. Indeed.
I don't even have 100 Pikmin.
Whoa!
Some of these mails are funny. Baby steps first, Alamar. Playing well and don't worry about me. Our dad is with happy Hockatate savings alone. After all, besides, there's nothing left to repossess, so ha.
So suck it.
It's funny. Those messages also change depending on how long you take, where, like, Louis' mom will start sending you mail saying, like, are you okay? I haven't heard from you in months. And the president will be like, I'm living under a viaduct now. Where's the money?
Excellent.
Also, I didn't verbally mention this, but these are the where you see the treasure and where you see the peeps.
Yeah, the Picklopedia.
Yeah, so you can just throw carrots to them and they eat them. The small boys you get a bunch of, and these big guys you only get one. So we probably have time for another. Because those are probably.
Yeah, it's only 6:20. We've probably been recording like a half hour.
Yeah, that's what my watch says. Actually, I forgot I started the timer on my watch. I didn't start it right away, but my timer is at 23 minutes. At least.
Okay. So probably more than a half hour, but whatever.
Yeah.
Do one more day, and then we can end it.
Yeah, this will be a full day anyway.
End it all.
Yes.
End me.
This will be the last recording session once we get a good recording setup.
Yep.
As far as we know.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't checked the computer.
It's
but...
true.
Good morning! Ohayo gozaimasu! I bet he says that in the Japanese version. I'll eat my filthy toe gunk if that's not what he says in the Japanese version. Also, he says the purple Pikmin tickle his insides
Nice.
at night.
Nice.
So...